Trump, Putin, and the politics of alignment. The Trump-Putin dynamic has always been a study in mutual advantage. Neither man hides his skepticism toward old alliances. Trump calls NATO a bad deal. Putin calls the EU a fading empire. Both speak to nationalist audiences, resent global institutions, and trust bilateral bargaining over collective consensus. During Trump's first term, those overlapping views reshaped transatlantic relations. Should he return to the White House? Emboldened and less restrained, the same alignment could stamp a new era of controlled chaos. Analysts describe it as destabilization for gain. In this model, the EU weakens under pressure while Russia expands influence through gray zone tactics, cyber warfare, disinformation campaigns, and energy blackmail. America, meanwhile, trims its commitments, leaving Europe caught between fatigue and fear. Europe's fraying front. Inside the EU, internal divisions play right into Moscow's playbook. Poland demands harder deterrence, Hungary blocks sanctions. Italy grumbles over migration policy while Germany hesitates on military expansion. A 2025 Eurobarometer poll found more than half of EU citizens doubted the bloc's ability to respond to a major crisis. Even as Russian hackers sabotage grids and jets skirt Baltic skies, the EU struggles to speak in one voice. Economic pain compounds the pressure. Rising gas prices, fragile supply chains, and the lingering cost of war in Ukraine have drained Europe's political capital. Leaders promise resilience plans, but unity remains elusive. "We're trying to build a fortress with 27 different blueprints," quipped one senior EU official. And the winter's getting colder. The Arctic's long shadow. What began as a forgotten real estate story now feels like a metaphor for the world Trump and Putin are shaping. One where geography, energy, and ideology collide in the melting Arctic. The Greenland episode, once dismissed as political spectacle, has rippled through time as a catalyst for strategic retaliation. Whether by design or coincidence, it marked a turning point in how great powers perceive boundaries and how readily they're willing to test them. Looking ahead. The unseen hand behind today's turbulence may not belong to any single man. It lies in converging ambitions, overlapping resentments, and a global order eroding faster than the Arctic ice sheet. 3 takeaways stand out. The Arctic is the real front line. As ice retreats, competition over resources and routes will intensify, drawing in both Washington and Moscow. Europe must act before it fractures. Unity, energy independence, and digital defense are now matters of survival. Watch the back channels. Geography aside, influence often flows in whispers long before it surfaces in headlines. For now, the chess pieces keep moving quietly, strategically, and in the dark.